The night smelled of smoke and secrets. Amara stood at the edge of the long gravel driveway, her heels sinking into the earth as she watched the house that once imprisoned her heart blaze like a pyre. The flames glow painted her face gold and crimson, the same colors that once symbolized love and betrayal. 3 years ago, that house had been her dream. She'd built it with Ethan, her husband, or so she thought. The man she'd loved, trusted, and almost destroyed herself for. Back then, every corner of those marble halls echoed with laughter, promises, and plans for forever. Forever lasted less than a year. Ethan's charm had a price, and it was her sanity. He lied, cheated, and turned every scar into her fault. When she caught him with her best friend, the betrayal wasn't even the worst part. It was the way he smiled at her afterward, as if her pain amused him. "You'll never leave," he'd said. "You're nothing without me." For a while, she believed him. But ashes remember fire, and Amara remembered everything. After vanishing from his life, she rebuilt herself, piece by piece. The girl who cried in the dark was gone. The woman who returned had no tears left, only plans. It began with the business. Ethan's company, Hartman Holdings, had always been half hers, though he'd erased her name from every document. Amara knew his habits, his greed, and his weakness. Trust. With quiet precision, she slipped back into his orbit, not as Amara Hartman, but as Mara Ellis, a mysterious investor who promised to save his crumbling empire. Ethan never recognized her. He was too blinded by his own reflection. For 6 months, she played the perfect partner. They dined, laughed, and shared late-night strategy calls. Each time he smiled, she smiled back the same way she had before, but now, every curve of her lips was a blade. When the final deal was signed, Ethan's company belonged to her. Every asset, every account, every dream he had built on lies transferred into her name. That night, she sent him a single message. "You were right, Ethan. I'm nothing without you, but now you're nothing because of me." He rushed to the mansion, demanding answers, but all he found were empty rooms and silence. Then came the explosion. The gas leak was accidental, the fire investigators would say. But Amara knew better. Every detail had been planned, every match lit by purpose. Now, as the flames consumed his legacy, Amara felt no guilt. She didn't do it for revenge alone. She did it to end the story that had ended her. Her phone buzzed. A message appeared on the screen from an unknown number. "You think it's over, Amara?" Her smile faltered. Ethan. He was alive. Amara turned toward the road. Far down the driveway, a car idled, headlights off, engine humming like a threat. She could barely make out his silhouette behind the windshield, but she knew that stance, that arrogance. He stepped out, his face illuminated by firelight. Burn marks licked his left sleeve, his eyes gleamed with fury. "You ruined everything," he shouted. "Do you even know what you've done?" Amara tilted her head, calm as the night itself. "Yes," she said softly. "I took back what was mine." He lunged forward, but stopped when she raised her hand. A small black remote blinked in her palm. "Take one more step," she warned, "and the rest of your property, the boats, the vault, the office goes up next." "You really should have read the fine print, Ethan." He froze, realization dawning too late. For once, Ethan Hartman had no words. Amara turned away, her coat billowing like smoke. Behind her, the mansion collapsed with a thunderous crack, sparks shooting into the night sky. She didn't look back. She didn't need to. By morning, the tabloids would call it a mysterious fire. The world would move on. But in the ashes of that house, one truth would remain, inspoken, a woman's quiet, burning victory. Amara smiled once more, this time not out of revenge but release. Some fires destroy, others set you free.